Hello everyone and welcome into today's video where we are checking some news from Decentraland, and we will also check out the price chart in the second half of this video. So if you like those kind of videos, you can leave a thumbs up or subscribe because there will be more of those in the future. And without any further ado, let's go. So first of all, we have quite an interesting project update where they are explaining all the optimizations they needed to do in order to achieve 100 avatars in a browser tab, and this is mainly because of the Metaverse Festival, where at the beginning only 20 avatars could be swapped simultaneously around the player, and if they were all rendered on the screen at the same time, the performance degraded significantly. So they had to do all sorts of improvements, and they explain them all in detail here. So this article could be very interesting for some 3D graphic designers and other developers. So I want to show you just a couple of the most important points, which was the new avatar imposters introduction, and they are everything showing at those short video clips here from YouTube, so you can see also the performance and the visuals at the same time. And after those updates, they also did a GPU skinning, which again you can check out on these video clips over here. And finally they did the avatars rendering overhaul, and at the end all those updates resulted in a very nice improvement of performance, increase of 180% from an average of 10 frames per second to average of 28 frames per second when having those 100 avatars on the screen. And one cool thing about those is that, like for example the throttle GPU skinning, those may be applied to other animated meshes with Decentraland in the future. And another good thing is that this huge increase from 20 to 100 avatars for the festival will now stay in the Decentraland Explorer for good, so we can reap those benefits even in the day-to-day exploration. And in another news, we have a film club returning after a short break here. This is basically a contest with an opportunity to win some mana and land by shooting in-world videos of Decentraland. There are a couple of guidelines over here, and if you stick to those guidelines, you can submit your video on Twitter with this hashtag DCL Film Club. And there are some really nice prizes: first place, some land, and 600 mana. And then we have prizes all the way up to the 10th place. Those submissions were actually opened all the way from January 14th, and they are ending on February 4th, so just a couple of days left. So if you've missed this out, you can still enter this contest for a short little bit. And finally we have a brand new marketplace section, which is called My Store. This will enable to personalize your brand and manage your assets easily in the Decentraland marketplace. So all the way from better asset management, which are now divided by category, over from your store track record and bidding history, and also analyze stats like sales, royalties and earnings in both Ethereum and Polygon networks. So that's pretty cool. And finally some branding, as is your cover picture, writing a compelling bio, or providing a quick access to your social networks. And they are saying that's not it. There will be more updates and features coming during 2022, so keep an eye on that. And with this, I think we can jump into the price chart, where we have a couple of updates since the last video. We are now sitting currently at around $2.5, and the biggest development here is that we've dropped below this uptrending support previously, and now it is acting as a resistance. Also, we've dipped below this 200-day moving average, however we've managed to snap back above, so there is now some support around those places. Also, speaking to this bearish sentiment, there is this downtrending resistance line over here, which has been going pretty much since the November 2021. So these are the most important levels now to watch, in my opinion. And if we zoom out a little bit more, we can see that the closest, in my opinion, solid support here is around those levels, around $1.5, where there should be a little bit more support. And to get a better idea, we also check out the Decentraland to Bitcoin ratio to get the relation between Decentraland and other major crypto. And here there is a similar vibe as well. We have two significant levels here, which is this downtrending resistance and also this now uptrending resistance, which we've checked out previously as well. However, we are looking a little bit better. We are quite a bit higher above the 200-day moving average, so a little bit more room to play with in this Bitcoin ratio, but nevertheless we have a same situation here as with the US dollars. We need to surpass this downtrending resistance which has been going since the November 2021. So from this point of view we are still in a bearish sentiment here, and switching back to the US dollars, I don't see a point increasing your mana allocations or buying into mana now, at least not before we surpass this resistance and see some kind of a solid backtest, because we can also get some false breakouts where we briefly go across this resistance but drop down below again. So I think that for the foreseeable future we can easily tag this resistance line and drop down below again, maybe close to this support line, and this can go for a couple of months even until we get closer to this tip of this wedge. So I would keep this in mind and definitely check out for this resistance before making any mana purchases. So these are my mana opinions in the price chart. I hope you enjoyed them. If so, you can smash the like button and subscribe for more future videos. And with this, I thank you for watching and I will see you in the next one. Cheers!